Pico 4 and Quest 2 are both powerful VR headsets with impressive specs and features. The Pico 4 is known for its enterprise-level capabilities, while the Quest 2 is a popular choice among gamers. In this video, we'll be comparing the two headsets across multiple categories to determine which one comes out on top. So get ready for an exciting and informative VR showdown. Let's start by talking about the Pico 4's display specifications and features. The Pico 4 boasts an impressive screen resolution of 2160 by 2160 pixels. It also has a refresh rate of 72 by 90 Hz, depending on the version. The Pico 4 has a field of view of 105 degrees, providing a great experience for the user. Now, let's move on to the Quest 2's display specifications and features. The Quest 2 has a screen resolution of 1832 by 1920 pixels per eye, which is lower than the Pico 4's resolution. However, it has a high default refresh rate of up to 120 Hz, which can provide a smoother visual experience and less chance of motion sickness during use. The Quest 2 has a slightly smaller field of view of 90 to 100 degrees. Both of these devices are pretty powerful. But how do they stack up against each other? Let's compare the processing power of the Pico 4 and Quest 2. Pico 4 boasts a Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 chipset, which is specifically designed for virtual and augmented reality devices. It also has 6GB of RAM and either 128GB or 256GB of storage, depending on the version of the headset. On the other hand, the Quest 2 also has a Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 chipset with an octa-core processor and a clock speed of 2.5 GHz. It also has an Adreno 650 GPU and 6GB of RAM. Additionally, the Quest 2 has a feature called Oculus Link, which allows users to connect the headset to a PC and play PC VR games. When it comes to processing power, the Pico 4 and Quest 2 are quite similar. Both headsets have powerful processors and GPUs, which are designed specifically for VR. The main difference between the two is that the Quest 2 has the ability to connect to a PC, allowing for more processing power when playing PC VR games. In terms of smooth gameplay, both headsets offer an excellent experience. However, the Pico 4 has a slight advantage over the Quest 2 when it comes to battery life. The Pico 4 battery provides up to 4 hours of use, while the Quest 2 battery has a battery that provides up to 2 to 3 hours of use. Next up, let's take a closer look at how the Pico 4 and Quest 2 stack up in terms of comfort and design. The Pico 4 is a relatively lightweight VR headset, weighing in at only 295 grams. It's designed to be comfortable for long-term use. Ergonomic strap system that evenly distributes the weight of the headset across your head. The foam padding is soft and comfortable, and the headset is adjustable to fit a wide range of head sizes. The Quest 2 is slightly heavier than the Pico 4, weighing in at 503 grams. However, it features a similar strap system that distributes the weight of the headset evenly across your head, making it comfortable for long-term use. The foam padding is also comfortable, and the headset is adjustable to fit a wide range of head sizes. In terms of comfort and design, both the Pico 4 and Quest 2 are relatively evenly matched. Both headsets are designed to be comfortable for long-term use, with adjustable straps and soft foam padding. However, the Pico 4 is noticeably lighter than the Quest 2, which may make it more comfortable for extended use. Additionally, the weight is evenly distributed across the front and back, which helps reduce pressure on the user's face and neck. In contrast, the Quest 2's weight distribution is more top-heavy. The majority of the weight is concentrated in the front of the device, which can cause discomfort for some users. When it comes to virtual reality, having a strong library of games and apps can make or break a headset. Let's take a look at the content libraries and app stores of Pico 4 and Quest 2 and compare them. Pico 4 comes with a pre-installed content library, which includes games and apps that users can start using right away. In addition, the headset supports third-party app stores, such as SideQuest, that allow users to access a wider variety of content. While the Pico App Store does not have as many options as the Quest 2 store, it still offers a decent selection of games and apps. Quest 2's App Store, on the other hand, is one of the most extensive in the VR market, with a variety of popular and exclusive games such as Beat Saber, Super Hot VR, and Vader Immortal. Quest 2 has plenty of content to keep users entertained for hours on end. Additionally, the Quest 2 App Store offers a range of non-gaming apps, such as educational apps and fitness programs, making it a versatile platform for various interests. In terms of compatibility, both Pico 4 and Quest 2 support many of the same games and apps, but the Quest 2 App Store generally has a more extensive selection of titles. It's also worth noting that some games, such as Beat Saber, have been reported to run smoother on Quest 2 than on Pico 4. Tracking and controllers are crucial components of a VR system, allowing users to interact with the virtual environment and providing accurate positioning and movement tracking. We'll now analyze the tracking and controllers of the Pico 4 and Quest 2 and compare them to determine which one offers a better experience. The Pico 4 uses an inside-out 6 degrees of freedom tracking system, which means that it uses built-in cameras to track the position and movement of the headset and controllers. The controllers themselves are lightweight and ergonomic, featuring a simple design with a thumbstick, trigger button, and menu button. The tracking is generally accurate, but there have been some reports of occasional drift or loss of tracking. In contrast, the Quest 2 uses an inside-out 6 degrees of freedom tracking system as well, but it utilizes 4 built-in cameras to provide more accurate tracking. The controllers are similar in design to the Pico 4, with a thumbstick, trigger button, and menu button, but they also feature capacitive touch sensors that can detect when the user's fingers are resting on the buttons. This allows for more natural interactions with virtual objects. Both the Pico 4 and the Quest 2 are relatively affordable compared to other high-end VR headsets on the market, but how do they stack up against other devices in their respective price ranges? Let's start with the Pico 4. At a starting price of about $499 for the 128GB version and $599 for the 256GB version, it's more expensive than some of the lower-end VR headsets, such as the Oculus Go and Samsung Gear VR. However, it's important to note that the Pico 4 offers significantly more advanced features and capabilities than these lower-end devices. When compared to other high-end VR headsets in a similar price range, such as the HTC Vive Cosmos Elite, the Pico 4 is priced competitively. In fact, it's even slightly less expensive than both of these devices. Now let's take a look at the Quest 2. At a starting price of about $399 for the 128GB version, the Quest 2 is one of the most affordable high-end VR headsets on the market. It's less expensive than the Pico 4 and other devices in its price range, such as the Valve Index and the HP Reverb G2. Now let's talk about the use cases for these devices. Pico 4 is more oriented towards the business and enterprise market. The more expensive enterprise version of the headset is equipped with enterprise-level features, such as a multi-user support and remote device management, making it a popular choice for businesses and organizations looking to incorporate VR technology into their operations. On the other hand, the Quest 2 is designed for more general use cases. The device is primarily marketed towards consumers who want to experience VR gaming entertainment and social media. One of the main advantages of the Quest 2 is its versatility. Its ability to function as both a standalone headset and a PC-connected headset makes it a great choice for users who want the option to switch between VR experiences seamlessly. The Quest 2 also has a large and growing library of games and applications, catering to a wide range of interests and preferences. When compared to the Pico 4 and Quest 2 in terms of use cases, it is important to consider the specific needs and preferences of the user. If the user is primarily interested in VR gaming and entertainment, the Quest 2 may be the better option due to its wide range of available content and its versatility. However, if the user is a business or organization looking to incorporate VR technology into their operations, the Pico 4 may be a more suitable choice due to its enterprise-level features and applications. It is also worth noting that there are other VR headsets available on the market that cater to specific use cases, such as the Oculus for business applications, or the Valve Index for high-end gaming. It is important for users to research and compare different VR headsets to find the one that best meets their specific needs and budget. Taking all of this into consideration, we believe that the Quest 2 is the winner of this VR showdown, with its superior display, comfort, content offerings, and overall value for its price as mentioned before. Both of the headsets offer solid tracking and controller capabilities, but the Quest 2's more advanced tracking and touch sensors give it an edge in terms of accuracy and user interaction. However, it's worth noting that the Quest 2's controllers are slightly heavier than the Pico 4's, which may be a consideration for some users. However, if you are looking for a standalone device with unique experiences or additional business use, the Pico 4 may be a better headset for the price. If you enjoyed this video, please take a look at our other video where we compare the PSVR 2 with the Meta Quest 2. Subscribe to our channel for more VR-related content and stay tuned for updates on the latest VR releases and events that may interest you. We would also really appreciate it if you could tell us what topics you're interested in inside the VR world. That would help us a lot when creating new videos. Thanks for watching, and we invite you to share this video with others who may be interested in this video.